Representative Phelps, you want to take 404 first? Oh, well, four something. 440, that was a great engine in the day. Yes, ma'am. Let's do 440 real quick. Representative Phelps, on your bill.
Yes, sir. Thank you. This is a bill just wanting to address eating disorders in our school, which is age appropriate. Actually, I had a young lady who asked me to bring this information a couple of years ago, and I've spent time even getting information from the Pennington Institute, as well as at this point trying to confirm the information that the contact with a doctor from Ochsner and also LDH. And my goal there was to, teachers all the time can just pull resources to share this eating disorder information that's age appropriate. But I'm waiting to hear back from Ochsner, because during Eating Disorder Month, I don't know if any of you saw that. I think that was about a month ago. Very great information from a doctor at Ochsner's in Shreveport. And my goal was to not have teachers pull resource information, but to have specific information from LDH and the hospitals on what to address with our students. And I plan to have that between now and the floor, and I ask for your favorable passage.
Thank you. We do have a green card here. Brandy, Melissa, here and willing and wanting to speak in support. Good morning, Brandy.
I'm actually the one that asked her to bring this before the pandemic, and I'm glad she's kept it on the radar, because I'm Brandy for y'all that don't know me. And
Would you state your whole name for the record, please?
Brandy Melissa.
Thank you.
Because eating disorders is the most expensive and deadly mental illness, and not all insurance is covered. So I'm gonna get into that in a minute. I support HB 440 by Representative Tammy Phelps for reasons that may shock most in this building and others listening who know me. I approached Representative Phelps and others about carrying this bill relating to eating disorder awareness education before the pandemic, and I appreciate that she didn't forget the fight with all that has happened. Anorexia and bulimia have been a part of my life since I was 16. No one talked about the subject in my academic career, and with everything I've been through from it over the years, I wish that it would have been discussed as much, if not more, than PE in elementary school consisted of showing us how to use feminine hygiene products. You heard me right. That began in 4th grade. Kids today are being bullied and ending their lives for less. Had this been discussed in school, I could have known before it nearly killed me and ruined my original teeth how to deal with this, since not all insurance is covered treatment. I will also ask everyone who sees nothing wrong in making comments about the body image of another person, think twice before you do, because your words can do more harm than good. On behalf of all those who may be struggling with eating disorders in schools, please send HB 440 to Governor Edwards so it can become law and help those who may be suffering in silence with nowhere to turn. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We do have a quick question by Representative Freiberg.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I guess this is for the department. I'm concerned a little bit about provide age and grade appropriate classroom instruction, that it's kind of vague as to, would you start doing this in elementary school? Is that what you perceive here?
No, ma'am.
Or would you just let the districts make up their own minds about when they would present this information?
Yes, and I think it was during a PE course or science, wherever was appropriate.
Does the department have any comment on this
Come
bill?
on up, Mr. Melanson. And the bill does state to incorporate in an existing
Right.
lesson already, so thank you.
Our understanding was that this was going to fit into a health class where it's already being covered.
Which would be high school, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Did I answer your question, Representative Freiberg?
I guess if that's what Representative Phelps had in mind.
Yes, and the thought was high school, but if it's I don't know how much of PE or science, you said PE course, in middle school because there are athletes there as well. Just starting the conversation of age appropriate. But if we see fit now with just high school, I don't have a problem with that.
Currently, I believe that is discussed in the health classes that are in the high school portion. I don't know of where they're infused under that grade, but I can report back and bring that to
So
the
you
committee.
think it's in the health and physical education standards as they currently exist?
That's where I believe it
Okay.
is right now.
Okay, thank you very much. President Phelps has a motion to pass HB 440 favorable to the House floor. Is there any objection? Hearing no objection, HB 440 is being favorably passed to the House floor. Thank you. Next bill will be HB 782 by Phelps.